Okay, children. Good afternoon to all.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Okay, I sent the homework yesterday. Did you do it?
Yes.
Okay, very less. Only one or two. Yes. Huh? You are not doing the homework? Are you doing the homework daily? Yes, children. Rifa? Only Adidev. Only Adidev has done. What about the others? See, complete your notes and do your homework regularly, okay? Don't pile up the notes like this. Okay, dear children, when school reopens, it will be very difficult for you to file it again. Okay, so file it properly. Okay, children. So that chapter was Heron's formula, and only Heron's formula, to apply Heron's formula in some of the triangles. Only that was the question. Okay, children. And now this is our next chapter I am starting today, and it is chapter 6, lines and angles. There are a lot of theorems in this. Lot of theorems. And the chapter's name is lines and angles. Okay, children, wait. Okay, children. And we are going to start a new lesson, chapter 6, lines and angles. In between, chapter 5 is there, that is deleted from our portion, and it is Euclid's geometry. Why it is deleted means it has the continuation in 10th standard. The same thing, almost the same thing we are studying in 10th standard also. Okay, children? And it is not that much important. So since 10th standard, all the relevant things we are studying, this year it is deleted. So it is deleted chapter is chapter 5, Euclid's geometry. Euclid's geometry, it is very important, but no, not this year's portion, it is next year's. Okay, children. So it is chapter 6, lines and angles. Write the heading, take a new page and write the heading. Take a new page and write the heading, chapter 6, lines and angles. Chapter 6, lines and angles. So in this chapter, we are studying a lot of theorems. Not the usual questions, but we are studying how to prove some theorems. Okay, turn on your videos and unmute your mic. All of you. Now I want a discussion. I want to discuss with you about some things related to angles. And you have to answer, everyone. Everybody should answer it. Okay, children. Unmute your mic. Everyone. Okay. So, if standard you have studied about angles, right? What do you mean by an angle? What do you mean by an angle? Huh? How will you get an angle? Tell children. Listen, all of you unmute your mic and participate in this discussion. Okay. I'll tell it simply what is an angle. An angle is formed. Angle is formed. Okay. Or an angle is made when a corner is formed. Did you understand? An angle is made when a corner is formed. Did you understand that? Yes or no? I am not asking you any questions.
Yes, ma'am.
You just
Yes, ma'am.
tell yes or no.
Yes,
Only
ma'am.
that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. So it is like a seminar. So we will discuss all the other things, basic things about angles. Okay, children. So one definition of angle is an angle is made when a corner is formed. Did you understand that definition? All of you? Whenever you see a corner, you will find an angle over there. Okay. So when your device, whether it is a laptop or a mobile, can you find some corners or angles in your device?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes, yes. Can you identify that angle?
Right angle.
Right angle, 90 degrees. So, and an angle has an initial ray and final ray. Did you understand that? An angle has initial ray and final ray. Did you understand that sentence? Initial ray and final ray. So if you, before telling about this, I want to explain one thing. See children, if it is 12 o'clock, when we start angles, I still remember when I teach you angles. I think it is in 5th standard and I took class. Okay children. I started the angles with the clocks. Clock. So if it is 12 o'clock, the minute hand and hour hand of the clock is there, isn't it? Okay. 12 o'clock. Can you find any angle over there?
No.
No. So what is
No.
that angle's name? There is no angle. How to indicate that there is no angle? Yes? Tell the answer. If there is no angle at 12 o'clock, what is the degree measure of the angle? 12 o'clock.
0
Zero.
degree.
Zero
Zero.
angle. Okay. Zero angle. So, zero angle means there is no angle is formed. There, what is the position of the both the hands, minute hand and hour hand? That will be one over the other, right? It will be coinciding. Coinciding means we are keeping one over the other. Isn't it? But there is no angle formed. After that, it starts moving, right? So that two rays, that is like our hand and minute hand, those two rays are known as initial ray, starting ray, and the final ray. Initial ray and final ray. Did you understand? Two rays are there. Did you understand that?
Yes,
At
ma'am.
12 o'clock, both the rays are like this, one over the other. But when one starts moving, both the rays, you can find a corner over there. Isn't it? Can you find one corner? If it is time to
Yes,
12:05, if it is time
ma'am.
12:05, you can find a small angle there, right? So this is initial ray and one more ray is there. Okay, children. So you understood about zero angle. You know about zero angle, right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell
Yes,
the
ma'am.
answer. Otherwise,
Yes,
I'll
ma'am.
stop the class.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then. Next, see after zero angle, what is the next angle you have studied?
Acute angle.
Acute angle. What is the measure of the acute angle?
Below 90 degree.
Below 90 degree and more than
And
0 degree, right? And I still remember I have shown my hands to show the angles like this. Isn't it? Acute angle,
Yes.
right angle. So acute
Yes.
angle is less than 90 degree. But at a 90 degree L shape, that angle is?
right
That
angle.
angle is? Right angle. After that, we studied obtuse angle. What do you mean by obtuse angle?
More than 90 degree.
More than 90 degree and less than?
180 degree.
Less
180
than
degree.
180 degree. And 180 degree is a special angle, 180 degree, and it is known as
Straight angle.
straight angle, right? Straight angle. So, zero angle, acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, and straight angle. Then if it comes like this, if it now zero angle, acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, straight angle, and when it comes like this, and we will take the other part of it. What is the name of it? This angle. Do you remember that angle's name? Yes.
Reflex angle.
Reflex angle. Good. So that angle is reflex angle, and these angles measure between more than 180, and
Less than
less than
360.
360. Less than 360. Okay. Now it has reached the same position like this. What is the name of the angle? Yes. When it reached one full
Completely.
circle, same point, it reached. So what is the name of that? What is the name of
Completely.
that? Complete angle. Complete angle, of course. Complete angle. And what is the degree measure of complete angle? 360 degree. Okay. So you all know about this. Up to that, all these things we studied in 5th standard and 6th standard. And 7th standard, we have studied some more things. Parallel lines and transversal. 7th standard only we studied related angles. Okay, children. 7th standard, related angles. Do you remember that related angles? Okay. Related angles. Do you remember? Related angles. But when I tell you, will remember that. Complementary angles. Yes.
Yes.
What are complementary angles? Yes. Complementary angles. Related angle means it is a pair of two angles. Pair of two angles. One angle is related to other in many ways. Okay. So one angle is related to other. That relation is known as complementary angle. So what is complementary angle?
90 degree.
90 degree. When
90
you
degree.
add two angles, you will get 90 degree. That is complementary angles. Okay, children? Again, we studied about supplementary angles after that. What is supplementary angle?
Add up to
180
180.
degree.
When you
180
add, you
degree.
will get 180 degree. Okay. So, complementary angles we studied, supplementary angles we studied. Then, adjacent angles. Now, it is going to be tough. Adjacent angles. What do you mean by adjacent angles? Adjacent angles, we always shows the example of a book, open book, like this. Open book. A main arm. Okay. A main arm, main ray. And two angles are just either side of the common arm. Isn't it? So these are adjacent angles. I'll draw it again. Adjacent angles will always be like this. Two arms raised and in between there is a common arm. Isn't it? So this is known as adjacent angles. Adjacent angles. So there is a common ray. Where is the common ray? Can you tell that common ray's name? Common ray's name in this? Yes. Yes, children. What is common ray? It's very sad that you are not opening the mouth.
BD.
BD. Okay. And can you tell the adjacent angles name?
BC and BA.
Angles name, 3 letters, Melvin.
Yes, ma'am.
ABD and ABC. DBC.
ABD and
DBC and
DBC.
ABC.
Good, good. So these
Yes,
are
ma'am.
adjacent angles. But when we studied about adjacent angles, we have to know about linear pair.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Linear pair. Linear pair are adjacent angles, but there is one speciality. What is that speciality? Linear. Linear. That name itself, that speciality is there. What is that? Linear.
Both side angles, if we add, we'll get 180.
180 degree. Very good. Linear pair means it is a base came from the word line. Straight
Yes,
line.
ma'am.
There is a straight line. And when you add these two angles, adjacent angles, will what answer will you get?
180.
180 degree. That means these are supplementary angles.
Yes,
Linear
ma'am.
pairs specialities. Linear pair specialities. First one, they are adjacent. Of course, they are adjacent. Second
Yes, ma'am.
speciality is both are supplementary. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
This is 7th standard portion.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Then what is the speciality of linear pair? Who will tell the answer? I warned you like our small earlier
that
how you
is
were sitting. Yes.
both if we add, we'll get
180
180 degree.
Okay. And I have given two specialities. Numbered two specialities. See?
They are supplementary.
One specialty is that they are
Supplementary.
adjacent. And the other specialty that they are, yes, adjacent and
Supplementary.
supplementary. Adjacent and supplementary. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Adjacent and supplementary. So
Yes,
we
ma'am.
studied about adjacent angles. Adjacent angles. Then we studied about linear pair. Complementary angle and supplementary angles. Now you remember all those things? Yes, children? Are you getting bored? Boring? Surya?
No, ma'am.
Melvin? What happened, Melvin? Neck pain? No. Hadia, why you are sitting like this? Talk something. Talk something.
Ma'am.
Yes. Okay. You are thinking that you are grown up and you will not open the mouth, even if you know the answer. Okay. So complementary angles, supplementary angles, and adjacent angles, linear pair. Then there came parallel lines and transversal. Do you remember that 7th standard? Parallel lines and transversal. There we have studied that. Okay. So I will draw that again. Parallel lines and transversal. Okay. 1 minute. Okay, children. So parallel lines means which will never meet.
Both sides parallel.
Both lines are parallel. Okay. Transversal means one. It is the name of this line. It's not any other
cuts
thing.
to
It
two
is the name
parallel.
of this line. Yes, children. Yes. Then some angles are there. Do you remember all those angles?
Yes, ma'am. Alternative alternate angles on the same side of
Alternate
the
interior angles.
triangle.
Very good, Ashit. Prajod, will you tell first we studied about this one, these two angles? Can you name that angles, Prajod?
Corresponding only.
Yes, corresponding only because it comes in the same place. Corresponding, same place. Corresponding angles are always equal. Both are equal, corresponding
Yes,
angles.
ma'am.
But we can find many corresponding angles. How many pairs can you
Yes, ma'am.
find? One pair. This one, same place. This,
Ma'am, 6 pairs,
no dear. Count this.
8 pairs.
8.
8 angles and how many pairs?
4 pairs.
4 pairs. And the
4
corresponding
pairs.
angles are always equal. Okay, corresponding
ma'am.
angles are equal corresponding angles. Now, again, after that we have studied about alternate interior angles.
Yes, ma'am.
Alternate interior angles. That means it is a set shaped angles. When I took class, I remember all those. I don't know whether
Yes,
you are
ma'am.
remembering, but I
Yes,
like your
ma'am.
class and I like to teach in your class that time.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
also,
Very much.
I like you very much, but you open the mouth. Okay,
Yes,
children?
ma'am.
So, one angle I have marked. Can you name the, where can I mark the other one?
Ma'am,
Alternate interior angles. Where? Here, here, here. Where?
Second
1,
place.
2, 3, 4.
second place.
Second place.
Second. Okay, children. Second place is alternate interior angles.
Yes, ma'am.
Again, if I mark one angle here, where is the other pair of
First
it?
place.
1.
First place. Good. First place. And this also, alternate interior angles also equal. Alternate interior angles also equal.
Yes,
Both
ma'am.
are equal.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, okay, children. Now we are studied about one more type angle, and the name of the angle is, do you remember that angle?
Angle on the same side of the transversal.
Yes, angles on the same side of the transversal.
Yes, ma'am.
And this interior angles on the same side of the transversal, okay, child? Interior
Yes, ma'am.
angles on the same side of the transversal. We can find exterior angles also, but we will
Yes, ma'am.
take interior angles only, same side of the transversal. Only
Yes,
two
ma'am.
pair. This angles has a speciality. This we can see, Surya, where are you looking? Okay. This type of angles we can see in parallelograms. Rectangles. And you know what is the sum of these angles? Yes. What is the sum of this angle? Tell. What is the specialty of these angles? Interior angles on the same side of the transversal are, tell me, same side of the transversal are?
Equal.
Equal.
No.
Linear pair.
Same side of the transversal are, no
180.
need of using that word linear pair because it is not adjacent. You can use the word as supplementary. Interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. Even though the sum is 180 degree, we cannot use the term linear pair because it is not adjacent. Linear pair should always be adjacent. It is supplementary. Now look at this parallelogram. If it is 80, can you find the all other angles? One angle I have given, 80. Can you find the other angles? Yes, children. Talk.
Yes, ma'am.
One parallelogram. One angle I have given as 80. Find this and this.
80 plus x plus x plus x is equal to
80 plus x plus x. Not like that, Melvin. Find
80
out this angle.
80 plus 3x is equal to 180 like that.
100.
Melvin, these are parallel. I told you that this is a parallelogram.
40.
This is a
80.
parallelogram. So parallel lines and transversal. Find out this angle.
100.
80.
100.
Not Melvin.
100.
This angle, how much?
10.
100 because these are supplementary angles. Now straight opposite to is it is 80 and this is 100. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, children. So parallelograms and supplementary angles. Do you have any doubt in this? I will not explain it further. I'll move straight to the lines and angles chapter.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, do you have any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Nirubama, Haya, Anne Mary, Meghna.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any doubt, Nirubama? Okay. Go
No,
to the
ma'am.
previous old classes. Okay. 7th standard. Think that you are sitting in 7th standard. So you have studied all these things. Isn't it? Okay, shall I give you one question? Okay, children.
Yes, ma'am.
Parallel lines and transversal. One more thing. Okay, children. That time, there was a sure question when we are in 7th standard. There was a sure question like this. One angle is 110. Find out all the other angles. Find out all the other angles. How will you find? Angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How will you find this? Only one angle is given, 110.
6 is 4. 110.
You are going to the last angle.
4
Can you
is
find
100.
nearby something?
Angle 2 is vertically opposite.
Angle 2 is vertically opposite. Oh, I forgot to tell you. What do you mean by vertically opposite angles? When two lines intersect, we can find vertically opposite angles. Okay. So, what are the specialty of vertically opposite angles?
They are equal.
They are equal. Okay. So, angle 2 is 110. Can you find angle 1?
Angle 1 is 70.
70. And what about angle 3?
70.
70. And what about angle 4?
110.
Because it is corresponding angle. And what about angle 6? Angle 6,
110.
110. What about angle 5?
70.
70. Good. And what about angle 7?
70.
70 itself. This was a sure question at that time. Do you remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
children,
ma'am.
now take your notes. I'll give one question.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
No definition.
Okay, children. The question is, first one, find the measure of an angle. Find the measure of the angle. Find the measure of the angle which is complement to itself. Which is complement to itself. And second question. Find the angle. Find the angle which is supplement to itself. Find the angle which is supplement to itself. Supplement to itself. Did you get the answer? Just like an MCQ question. First one? First one's answer? Anyone? One angle and its complement is same. That is the meaning of it.
90.
one angle and
45.
its complement is same angle.
45.
45. Good, good. So what is the answer of the first one?
45 degree.
That
45
means when you
degree.
add 45, the same when you add 45, you will get 90. So what about the second one's answer?
90.
90.
90.
So 90 plus 90 is 180. So this question. And children, I'll give one more question to you. Okay. Third question is, two supplementary angles differ by means the difference, differ by 34 degree. Differ by 34 degree. Find them. Find them. Two supplementary angles differ by 34 degree. Find them. There are two specialities. Supplementary angles means when you add, you will get 180, and the difference is given as 34. So find the answer. Yes, yes. Yes, children.
I'm 73 and 34.
73 and? Correct it is. 73 and?
107.
How did you get?
But,
Huh?
2x equal to 180 minus 34.
Hmm.
So
Okay,
equal to,
correct. Others also do it, I'll explain it. Any method you can use, any method. Okay. You should get the answer, only that, any method. It's all we have studied in smaller classes. Answer is 73 and 107. Use any method to find the answer, okay? Okay, children. Answer is 73 and 107. Okay, no problem. You can do it as a homework. It is time to wind up the class. Shall I leave now?
Okay, ma'am.
Children, you do it and I have given the answer. You can use any method to find the answer. Okay, child? Okay, children? Shall I leave now?
yes, ma'am.
Thank you,
Okay.
ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
ma'am.
I'll
You,
continue.
ma'am.
Next day I'll
ma'am.
continue. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.